I have some anecdotal evidence of a black Nigerian American female friend of mine with Nigerian parents but born in America. A couple of times she was approached by black men who were very respectful. She was very rude to them and highly dismissive. But when white men approached her, she was so docile and welcoming, basically going out of her way to be pleasant and pleasing to the white men. She pedestalized her relationships with white men all over social media. One time, my wife saw her in public after not seeing her in a very long time with her white fiance. My wife naturally approached her to greet her. Then my wife, not thinking nothing of it, said, "Is that the infamous Josh, her fiance?" He extended his hand to greet my wife, and my wife extended the courtesy. My wife's friend did not like that. I believe she felt threatened for some reason. Needless to say, their friendship changed after that. My wife felt horrible even though she didn't think she did something wrong. She was just trying to be nice. The friend is currently married to the white man. In my opinion, based off the family body language dynamics, I believe his family is just tolerating her for his benefit. Black women become more subservient when they marry white men. All of that back talk and sass stops with Zaddy because black women know he got the bag. Things are switching. I say be with whoever you want to be with, but most black men who I know are married to white women. They stay married a long time. So shout out to R. Paul 247 and William Riley 4998 for those comments. Those are some of my viewers that left comments on different videos. But this is a topic that's discussed pretty often that black men seem to come across, or they observe, and even black women observe this as well, that when black women get around certain white men, they're just so polite, they're docile, they become feminine in a moment. But a brother can't even get the time of day from a black woman. He tries to speak to her, she has an attitude or just looks at him like he's crazy. But you want him to protect you and things like that. Now, we know in the community that the white man who typically deals with the black woman is called Zaddy. And there's this bedwench master complex that comes about with black women and white men in America. This instance in particular, the first one, was basically an American woman. Even though she had Nigerian parents, she was brought up as an American. And there's also something that says that even in Africa, when they see a white man, it's still that savior or that white messiah complex that he's basically, when you look at a white man, it basically correlates with he has money, typically, or even Americans for the most part has money. But when you're in America and you see this and a black woman comes across a black man, the average black man, she just will toot her nose up at him. But you want to be protected only when certain things happen to you or you experience any type of racism. You're not looking for black women to come to your rescue, ladies, are you? You're looking for black men to come to your rescue. Even though we can say BLM, is it women putting in work? Were they doing all this stuff? You can say that they organized this, but who's really gonna put in the work at the end of the day, ladies? Now, this video comes off of the video I previously did where a white woman was actually speaking that black women and white men make the perfect couple, i.e., when a white man is with a black woman, he makes the most money. And when a black woman is with a white man, basically she's the most feminine. She helps out, she does everything, as opposed to her being with a black man where it's gonna go down the shitter. And that's very hard and very difficult to hear something like that, especially as a black man, when you're telling me that the woman that I truly desire to be with, but yet still she talks trash when I actually divest to a different race or decide to date another race, even though I've put in so much time trying to win her over. And from things of being called corny, not being a provider, or me just looking at her, I have to earn her trust, as opposed to a white man or someone from a different race already has her trust. And it's upsetting for some men. They don't want to deal with that. They don't want to deal with that. They just want to be with a woman that wants to be with them, that doesn't give them sass. He wants the same thing that the white man is getting from you. Now, this guy said in the other part where the black woman probably will never be accepted because you can tell by the body language in a white family. Is that true? Can some of y'all comment on that? Those of you who married a white man or married into a white family, are you ever truly accepted as opposed to vice versa? Arms wide open. When it comes to black people, we pull out the red carpet a lot of times for other races, and they won't reciprocate the same thing. And it's something about that. It makes you think, why is that? Why is that we are so friendly and outgoing, but when it comes to other races, they're like, that'll never happen. And I don't know what this Nigerian woman who he was referring to earlier, what she did for a living, but it sounds like the family was going to benefit from some way, shape, or form from what he said, which I wish he would have expounded on that. But it's very territorial as well. The way he described it, just because the other woman wanted to shake hands with the dude or meet the dude, it's almost like, I got this one. You cannot take this away. I got this one. Stay back. And it ruined their relationship from there. But as always, we see when there's a breakup or anything happens, you'll reveal all those dirty secrets that were going on. Keep it funky. Don't tell all that guy's business. Why you want to tell the business once everything negative happens or the relationship dissolves? Keep it G. Don't do that. Be that good submissive woman that you were from the beginning. Ladies, why is that? Now, I would like to hear before I get up out of here. Why is it that do you feel like you're more protected? Is that why it is? Or your friends, for those of you who aren't in those relationships, are your friends who are in relationships and are more feminine, cooperative, submissive to someone who's white? Is it they feel more protected, more secure, more safe? They can relax in their feminine. They can relax in their soft girl era. Is that what's going on? Is that why? I would like to hear this personally, because this is a very interesting topic. People have thoughts once they see interracial couples, depending on where you're at. I don't think it's ever really, I mean, you could probably say Europe, but I don't think it's ever really become a common thing in terms of mixed couples, unless you're at a location or one of the islands that has mixed people, but there's still colorism. Like you have islands like Puerto Rico where there's a mixture of people. You have Dominican Republic where there's a mixture of people. That's the only place it may be accepted, but like I said, there's still colorism. Anyway, ladies, why are y'all more feminine and submissive to the white man as opposed to black men? Let me know. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Helps to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. And that's where I'm going to see you guys at. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2. Bring it back. Yeah. Can't forget Tony. 50. UK. Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2. Bring it back. Yeah. Can't forget Tony. 50. UK. Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2. Bring it back. Yeah. Can't forget Tony. 50. UK.